Hello and welcome to Crisil's podcast on renewable sector. The guidelines released by the Ministry of Power in April 2023 can be a shot in the arm for pumped hydro energy storage projects, and we expect that these can kickstart around 5 gigawatt of capacity addition over the next 5 fiscals. Rising capacity share of renewable energy produced during non-peak hours is what is making investments in storage infrastructure an imperative. For instance, solar is produced during the daytime, while peak power requirement is during the evenings. The disparity will only rise with the proportion of solar power in the overall renewable energy mix expected to increase to 58% over the next two fiscals. Absence of storage limits the capability of solar power to meet the peak demand requirement. Energy storage systems can address this issue by charging when electricity is generated and discharging into the grid as and when required. There are two options: pumped hydro and battery energy storage systems. Pumped hydro have advantages over battery energy storage systems, such as a long project life of around 50 years without significant maintenance costs, low residual waste generation, and long storage duration without significant discharging. There are also challenges such as identification of suitable sites, relatively complex implementation, long gestation period, and a high capital cost that makes viability a major issue. Then there is the lengthy process of approvals such as land acquisition and forest, wildlife, and environmental clearances. The recent guidelines could speed up environmental clearances as these are being offered under a separate window. Land is being provided at concessional rates on annual lease rental basis. They also enable utilizations of exhausted and provide a relaxation of 1 year for projects where construction is delayed due to pending forest and environmental clearances. If the measures are implemented well, pumped hydro projects could provide power at a levelized tariff of Rs 6 to 7 per unit depending on location and the duration of storage. While the tariff may be higher, the discoms could improve the share of green energy in their overall power mix. That said, traction in the pumped hydro will depend on steps to make tariffs attractive to discoms and mitigate implementation risks to fuel the private sector participation. With this, we come to an end to the podcast. Thank you for listening in and stay safe.